Zach Sang and the gang.
Zach Sang and the gang, we are hanging out in the studio right now with Shawn Mendes. Hello,
Hey,
sir.
how's it going, Zach? Thanks for having me.
Dude, please, a pleasure. Congratulations on everything you got going on right now,
Thank
man.
you so much.
Dude, you have a lot. You have a lot of stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
Recap it for me real quick.
So the single just came out a few days ago. The EP's coming out in a few weeks. I'm going on tour this summer with Austin Mahone, Vamps.
That's huge. I like the Vamps.
They're so cool.
They're good dudes.
Oh, yeah.
Very good dudes.
Label mates.
Yeah. Wow, now label mates.
Yeah.
I mean, you're signed to Island.
Yeah.
Working North Republic.
Right.
You have a good life right now, man.
It's pretty awesome.
It's about to be crazy busy for you. Hope you're ready.
No, that's really insane. So you started on Vine.
Yeah, I did. So it was like back in August. I posted this. I posted this first Vine of me singing "As Long as You Love Me" by the Biebs, and it was like, I overnight had like 10. I woke up in the morning. I had like 10,000 likes, and I had 10,000 followers, and I was sort of just like, what the heck just happened? Like, why do I have 10,000 followers and 10,000 likes? It was like an overnight Vine explosion sort of thing.
Insane.
So crazy.
Yeah, I went crazy.
What clip of the Justin Bieber song did you pick to put on Vine? Because you have to pick 6 seconds.
It was like the "As long as you la 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 la" part. Like
I
that.
get why people like it. Like, I
Yeah.
get it. Like, I totally
Yeah,
get
I can make that my ringtone like now.
But yeah, so I posted that up, and it was just like crazy that and I couldn't believe it. So I mean, I was like they like it. Why don't I keep doing it? So I kept posting videos, and I mean, it's been like a super spiral, like snowball effect since then till now, where I have 2.7 million followers.
Where are you from originally?
So I'm from a small town in Canada called Pickering.
Okay.
It's really nice down
You're
there.
Canadian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Canada's a nice place. They breed talent
Awesome.
up there.
It's awesome down there.
Wow, up there.
Up there.
Yeah.
You guys are down here.
Yeah, we're down.
Yeah,
You're
okay.
up. You're our hat, man. So and you started just a year ago.
Yeah, I started posting stuff like about a year or two ago, but I started singing about like 3 years ago.
Okay.
I started getting interest in music, and then I mean, I was like, wow, I'm pretty good at this. Like, let's try and do something with it. And it was like, I started posting covers because I loved like watching covers. I was like, hey, like I want to do that. Let's post covers. And I mean, I never really had aspiration to like do what I'm doing now, but I mean, it's awesome.
How crazy is it though? Like, you've come a long way, and it was all because of the internet.
I still haven't sat down and absorbed it all.
Have you heard anybody cover your song?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
You
And
just
I
did that contest on Vine.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's right. Oh, that's so fun.
And so I went on YouTube the next day, and there was like 10 covers of it, and it was like so cool just sitting there watching someone like Life at the Party, Shawn Mendes.
Yeah.
Like, it was just like, because
So
I do
cool.
that. Like,
Dude,
it was so awesome.
That's full circle at its finest.
Yeah.
Like, did you have like? I know a lot of other like people who go on YouTube and they cover songs, and they kind of get pigeonholed to like just covering
Just covering songs,
Yeah.
right.
Were you scared that was going to be you?
I definitely was really scared that was going to be me. But I mean, we're like, all right, let's get some music out there. I started doing writing sessions with some guys down here. And I mean, now that I've started writing my own music, there's nothing beats it.
Yeah, because there's some really talented people. Like,
Oh my God,
Kurt
yeah.
Schneider is unbelievable. He is incredible. Also, like Tyler Ward, all
Yeah.
they do is cover music.
And that's the thing. Like, they were the two main people who I started doing covers because of them. Because I started watching them, I was like obsessed with the way they would take songs and make them their own. It was just awesome.
Did you always know your style of music and the style of music
No.
that you wanted to do when
Not
you
at
were
all.
covering it?
Not at all. I was like everywhere. I was all over the place until
Yeah.
like one day I was like, you know what, like, because I was trying to figure out what type of way I wanted to sing, and then one day it kind of just, this is how I sing, and I was like,
And what is it?
It's like,
It's like kind of folk, like not
Yeah,
folky,
not
but it's kind of
folky.
like singer songwriter.
yeah, like
guitar.
singer-songwriter, sort of like,
It's not heavily produced.
no,
No, not at
no,
all.
no.
It's very just your voice.
Yeah, like really stripped down,
Yeah.
raw sort of stuff. Like, it's like really intimate with the fans and stuff.
And you love Ed Sheeran.
Yeah, love him.
He's a
awesome.
nice dude.
Yeah,
He's the best.
he like, I had the crazy privilege for him like to get in touch with me. Like, my manager knew his people, and like he ended up flying me down to LA. Went out for dinner with him. It was like
Oh, man,
craziest
that's
experience of my
awesome.
life. Yeah.
Dude, what did you talk about at dinner? What do
He
you
j-
talk about with Ed Sheeran? Like, what's the first thing that comes out
I
of your
just
mouth?
feel like it's like you're awesome. You're awesome.
The thing
you're
is,
awesome.
like, once I was in there with him, it's like you forget he's like a worldwide celebrity. Like, you forget it. You think he's one of your buddies, and then and like it's just, you just completely forget it. And so the funniest part was like, I had so many questions for him because he's like one of my idols, and I got in there and I had no questions. They just all left
Just
my head.
leaves.
So, but he gave me so much advice that I'm so grateful for, like crazy good advice.
I think it's because Ed Sheeran is so different. Like he doesn't act famous.
No.
You know, there's some people who really they act
Yeah.
famous. You know, he doesn't.
Yeah, like I forgot until we walked outside and there was like 40 paparazzi.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh gosh, I forgot I'm with Ed Sheeran.
he won't tour with anybody. I know his manager well. Like he tours with the smallest group of people. It's like him and like four or five people.
I feel like that's a really comfortable thing to do, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like it keeps everything more like intimate and like just you trust everyone. Like
There's no bullshit.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right,
It's like
yeah.
it keeps your group really tiny.
Definitely.
Yeah, and if you're talented enough, it doesn't matter.
Did he hold the conversation or did you? Like how
I
did
think
it
he
go?
did.
He
Like,
did.
He was really really cool and like he was giving me so much advice on like how to like not freak out when everything's going crazy. But I mean, he was so humble, so cool.
Have you met anybody that wasn't like that?
No, I haven't actually.
You can be honest.
No, I
Who else have
haven't.
you? Who else
Not
have you
yet.
met?
Famous people, I haven't met too many. I haven't really met famous people, to be honest.
Well, you have great label mates.
Yes, I do.
Now you have great ones. You
Yeah.
have everyone from Nicki Minaj to Ariana.
Yeah.
You know, you have some good ones.
Yeah,
Is
I
there
haven't met them. I want to meet them, hopefully soon.
is there anybody you want to collaborate with or like work with?
Ariana, like,
Yeah.
holy crap, that'd be amazing to collaborate with her.
She's crazy
Oh
talented.
my god,
man.
yeah.
Yeah. She's a good friend of mine. She's killing it right
amazing.
now.
Yeah,
Imagine if you went full circle and you covered one of their songs with them. Like that's a full circle
Yeah,
thing.
it's
That's a
completely
cool
Yeah.
vine.
yeah. How weird would that be? Yeah.
I'm spitballing here.
So
Yeah.
meta.
This is why I
You
get the
should
big
be a
bucks.
Viner.
I should. Well, you know, like I know all the Viners, so like I'm friends with Logan Paul and Nicholas McGallis
Yeah,
and all that.
They're
But-
awesome.
Yeah, but I don't think it's hard. Like doing I feel like you had it a little bit easier than like
Yeah.
Logan
Oh,
does.
I did definitely. I
Dude.
just had to sing 6 seconds.
Exactly. Like Logan will like produce this it will be a 6-second video that takes him like days
Yeah.
to
Oh, yeah.
produce.
Yeah.
It's a
it's
lot of
difficult.
effort.
Who are you friends with in the Vine world? Like everybody? Like they're very close knit
like
group
Nash
of people.
Greer, Cameron Dallas, all the the big guns like
Little
Logan Paul
community.
and all them.
Yeah,
It's like a community. It's cool.
Yeah, they don't let other people in. It's
Well,
very rare.
and they shouldn't.
No. The YouTube people and everybody else, they're all separate. Very, very separate.
Yeah, they all helped me as soon as the single came out. Like they started tweeting "Life of the Party" hashtag. Like it was just like everyone came together as one like force, and it was just like pushed it to the top.
You have a single, man, all
Yeah.
because of Vine. You are signed to a record label all because of Vine.
I know. Thank you, Vine.
Dude, Vine changed your life.
It did. Really, when it comes down to it, it did.
But like, what do you think? Like the future of Vine, where is it?
I don't know. I know there's a lot of singing in it right now.
Yeah,
There's a lot.
the Us duo, they're really cool.
They're amazing. Yeah.
They're really good.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's kind of an interesting way to get recognized.
Definitely. It's like, why are you getting recognized? It's 6 seconds. It
Yeah.
confuses people.
It's really crazy.
Why did you think Vine was for you?
It was just like, at the time, I was like, in my head, I was like, wow, I have not seen one Vine of someone singing.
Yeah,
I was like, I haven't seen it. Like,
Yeah.
let's do it.
yeah.
This sort of thing. And it was just like, no one saw. I think I was like one of the very first ever singing Vines that took off.
Your life will never be the same because of it. That's
No.
ridiculous. How are the girls?
Awesome.
Yeah, that's true.
There's many of them.
There's so many. It's so
So many.
overwhelming. How do you pick?
How do I pick?
Really? Like, there's so many, and they all look at you.
The ones
all
that
just
don't, the ones
look
that
at
don't
you.
claw my face.
Yeah, they're the winners.
They're the winners. They're
That's
all awesome,
crazy
though.
too. Do you have travel with security?
No,
Really?
Not
What do your
yet.
parents think?
they're just awesome. They're so proud of me. They're always telling me how proud of me they are. Like they've been so supportive behind everything I'm
Yeah.
doing. So I mean,
Do they stay in Canada?
yeah. Well, they've flown out with me and stuff. This is actually my first trip to like New York by
yourself?
myself. Yeah,
Aw.
How old are you?
15.
Only 15?
I turned
you're so
16 in
tiny.
August.
You look so much older.
And you act older. Like, you're very
Yeah.
mature.
Thank
You
you.
look older than I do.
A little bit actually.
Yeah,
maybe.
you do, and I'm 21. You're only 15.
Yeah,
You have so much longer to go.
I know.
So much awesome to do.
Yeah.
So much awesome to do.
6
Wow.
seconds at a time.
Do you think your age plays to your advantage or disadvantage?
I mean, it depends on how you look at it. It could play as my disadvantage. Like
Mhm.
people could be like, "Wow, he's too young to do this." But I mean, I think I'm mature enough to handle lots of situations that
Yeah.
like 20-year-olds could handle. I mean, it depends on who you are as a person. Like, also, it's great because the fan base. 15-year-old boy is pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
And you have great longevity.
Yeah, 100%.
That's awesome.
And I have lots of time to plan out how I want to do things properly.
You know, when Justin Bieber first released, I remember, like, when he first had his first single One Time, and he was probably around the same age. He was, like, 14, 15, I think. One Time didn't do much stuff, you know? It didn't do anything crazy. Like, it didn't, like, break records. He wasn't, you know, going out there in Times Square and, you know, literally performing to, like, hundreds and hundreds of girls.
Yeah,
he was performing. I remember meeting him, and I still know Justin now. I remember meeting him at a festival in Long Island.
Yeah.
Him and Scooter, and there was like no one around him, and it was just the two of them, and he had one dancer, and like that was it. Like the internet really kind of worked to your advantage.
Man,
it created a star before you even had a single.
It did. No, it did. Seriously.
Yeah.
Like, and it's just like so powerful. It's like an army on there. Like they literally just destroy everything in their path.
Like if I was like a 14,
in a good way.
Yeah, in a very good way.
Yeah.
If I was a 14-year-old girl or guy and I wanted to sing, would you suggest Vine to me?
Yeah, I'd suggest like Vine, YouTube, Instagram, like just get out there like as much as you can. Like just post and post and post.
Do you think it's harder now than it was when you started?
I think on Vine, yes, definitely, because it's so
it's populated now.
on there. It wasn't when I started.
I did the same thing when I was 6 years ago. I was the first, one of the first online radio shows, right? And now, if
you're
you look,
young for a radio, very young.
Yeah, thanks. But yeah, I was the first online radio host, really like for mainstream, doing like real content. Yeah. One of the first. And now, if you go and you look at it, I mean, everybody and their godmother is doing a podcast.
Yes.
You know, I was doing a podcast before that crap was cool. You know, and it just finally hit.
Yeah.
But it's crazy. You were the first person on Vine. It's working out really well for you, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Tell me about the single.
So the single, like I did a collaboration with two writers from New York, Ito and Scott, and it's just like the first time I really heard the song, I was like in love with it right away. Like it's about like like as an individual, like knowing who you are and like being happy with who you are as an individual.
Yeah.
I mean, as a teenager, like we always have like these times where we don't know who we are. Like it's hard to figure out who you are as a person, and like you don't really know what's going on. It's like an awkward stage. And I mean, and the song really like shows you home, like be cool with who you are. Like you're unique. Like just be happy with it. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to be this like image of ordinary.
You are the life of the party.
Right. You're the life of the party.
I listened to
everyone.
this song about 5 times. I like it. It's really good.
Thank you.
It's really, really good. It's like it's not what I expected from you.
No.
You know? Like when I first got sent the single and they said, you know, he was a Vine star, he was a huge internet star. I thought it was gonna be overly heavily produced. It was it wasn't just gonna be stripped back in you, and I think that's why you're gonna win. I think if you follow that same path as Ed Sheeran, and he kinda made that point really clear that you don't need all this shit to win.
No.
Right? If it's just you and you're true to you.
Yeah, I love it because like I get on stage with me and my guitar and I'm just it's just such an intimate like thing, and I just like it's the best feeling. Like it's just me and the guitar, and like it doesn't get much better than that.
How amazing is it when you perform and you look out into that crowd?
I think like I got asked if I was nervous if I get nervous before I go on stage a couple of days ago, and I was like, I get nervous right before I go on, then I go on and it's almost like you look into the crowd and then you just like everything goes away. Yeah. It's like a zone you walk. It's like walking into a bubble of like a performance bubble, and everything just leaves except for that.
It also like validates your dreams. Do you know what I mean? Like that's what you dreamed of. Like you dreamed
and you're
of
up there, yeah. And it's just like nothing beats it.
That's crazy.
It's so awesome.
You have so much ahead of you, and you're a really great dude.
Thank you so much.
Seriously, best of luck with everything.
Thank you very
album
much.
Coming out soon. What can we expect?
Yeah.
Lots of songs, lots of new stuff written by me. Co-written. I mean,
is that something you like to do? Do you like to have your hand in everything?
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm really like I want to know what's going on. Really want to know like what the songs sound like, what the videos look like. So I mean, yeah, I'm really in there.
Girlfriend, you got one?
Oh man, there's so many girls.
There's so many
it's hard
choices.
To pick.
I gotta ask.
I know.
You know, you must have something. You must have some interest, obviously.
There's a couple girls catch
Really?
my eye.
Have you done a Hollywood party yet?
No.
No? Do you spend a lot of time in LA?
No, I've been there only twice.
Really?
Yeah, it's cool down there. It's so awesome.
Wow. You're so different than some of the other Vine people.
Yeah.
Some of the Vine people, they're so Hollywood now.
Yeah.
No, I know.
They're very LA. They go to the big house parties.
No, I haven't been to one.
They go to the parties that my friends throw. I don't even get invited to
Ooh,
those.
swanky.
Yeah, oh my God. Well, they're not swanky. Like, they're a mess. Yeah, they hire security guards.
Yeah, you don't want to go to these parties. Don't keep on not going to them.
Okay.
No, and they, like, trust me, like, my friends, like, they always harass me to go. And it's like, they go, the security guard just ripped someone off the roof. You need to get here. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm a grandfather compared to you people.
Why would I want to go there?
Yeah,
I don't want to get ripped off the roof.
Hang out in your backyard in Canada, play some guitar.
That is what I do.
With your friends.
That's exactly what I do.
That's a house party. You've
Yeah.
just created the new Hollywood
It
party.
is.
Do you spend a lot of time in Canada, or are you spending like time
I like
in the
as
States
much
now?
time as I can. Like whenever I go back, like obviously coming to New York and LA a lot.
Are you kind of based in New York, or how does it work?
I mean, I'm from Canada.
Yeah,
so
but when you're in the States, where are you based?
like I'd say from New York, like that's where like all my like
Everything
my
stems
people
from.
are. Yeah. So I mean, I'm here a lot. But I mean, when I'm in Canada, it's just like because you don't get much time to chill out with all this stuff happening. Like I just like to like have like a fire and chill out with my buddies. Like it's just so relaxed back there.
So much fun.
That's what you want.
Yeah, I love it.
That's why I live at home. It brings me back to like normalcy.
Yeah, and I told my parents, I was like, hey, like if this takes off, like I don't ever want to move. Like I want to keep this house.
The
They
smartest
were probably
decision
so
ever.
happy to hear that. They're probably like, "Yay, we love you, son."
Seriously, because I know people in their head their head gets so caught up in everything.
Happens.
But it's because they lose a sense of normalcy.
Right.
And like, what is more normal than your house, like where you grew up, and
Nothing.
your parents?
And it just reminds you of like where you came from, like
exactly
how grateful you should be. Like it's just I like it.
And you take a break from how
Right,
crazy
definitely.
these people are that are around you all the time.
Yeah.
Good
A lot of
crazy.
crazies.
Yeah, they're good crazy, but it's like sometimes you want to be like with normal crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I
want to be
mean?
with your own crazy.
Yeah, these people are famous crazy. You want to be with normal crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you so much,
You
man.
killed it, man.
Appreciate
Congratulations.
it. Thank you very much.